Hello teacher, my name is Vanessa Carvajal. In this video, I'm going to explain our recovery work.
Predicting is an important reading strategy. It allows students to use information from the text, such as titles, headings, pictures, and diagrams, to anticipate what will happen in the story. So, for the reading of the session 12, my predictions are this. 1. I think this test talks about preservation of the different cultures around the world. 2. I think this test talks about heritage of culture of the different EFL students. 3. I think this test talks about the preservation of the different culture of the different EFL students. According to the reading, the three predictions are true because the reading explains the difference of preservation culture heritage. The main idea is the author's message about the topic. It is often expressed directly or it can be implied. It is easy to identify a main idea that is directly expressed in the text. The main ideas are often found at the beginning of the paragraphs. The first sentences often explain the subject being discussed in the passage. So, the main idea in the reading is cultural heritage is crucial because it aids us in comprehending our origins. It also assists us in understanding other culture.
To incorporate a complex text within the reading, we will take the following recommendation. It will be done at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the reading. Additionally, we must take into account that the new sentences we incorporate must have connection with original text. For example, for me is the preservation of cultural heritage is essential to preserve the identity and history of a community. Terms like and, but, so, and because are transition words, as they show your reader to the relationship between phrases, sentences, or even paragraph. We can see in the image incorporate the transition words. For example, for the beginning of the text, we can use first and the beginning to start. If you want to incorporate transition words, will be used next, then, later, among other. And for the end of the text, the ideal will be finally and the end, unless, among other. Vocabulary. Cultural heritage can be defined as the legacy of physical artifact, cultural property, an intangible attribute of the group or society inheriting from the past. For example, there are 42 words heritage sites in Aina, like the caves of Ajant. The Taj Mahal is considered the final example of Indo-Islamic architecture. 8. Help, assist, or support someone or something in the achievement of something. For example, he jumped into the water to aid the drowning child. Origins. The point or place where something began, areas or derivatives. For example, the origin of the words are unknown. Safeguard. To protect someone or something. For example, government has a duty to safeguard the Constitution. Identity. The fact of beginning who or what a person or thing is. For example, he knows the identity of the bombers. Legacy. A situation that has developed as a result of past action and decision. For example, his success of the Olympic Games left a lasting legacy of benefits to the city. Tradition. The tradition of custom or belief from generation to generation, or the fact of being passed on in this way. For example, every shade of color is fixed by tradition of governmental by religious laws. Alive. If people or animals are alive, they are not dead. For example, she does not know if she is alive or dead. Insights. The capacity of understanding one's own or another mental process. For example, I hope that has given you some insight into our work. At the end, assist. If you assist someone, you help them to do a job or task by doing part of the work for them. For example, Julia was assisting him to prepare his speech.